Hey there, we have a jam-packed episode today. I want to talk about my very, very favorite way to find your students for your courses. Plus, I want to tell you about the small group that we've been working with and exactly how it's been working. I'm so happy with everything they're accomplishing, and I want to have you join us too. So it's a lot today. Let's get to it.
Welcome to the Course Creators HQ podcast, helping you navigate the latest techniques for creating and marketing online courses. And now, here is your host, Julie Hood.
Hey, welcome. So I can't believe it, but this is episode 231. And you want to know that because I'm going to tell you about all kinds of fun stuff that you can get a hold of. So you want to go to coursecreatorshq.com/231. That's /231 to get all the links that I will be mentioning today as we're talking through this. So first off, I just have to show off a little bit from my students, and I want to tell you about what they're doing in case you want to join us, because they are accomplishing some amazing things. So I have this coaching. It's called Launchpad, and it's a membership that you join for 90 days, and then you stick around as long as you want to after that. I recommend at least 6 months to get some traction, but you can do it in 90 days if you want to jump in and really focus. And I intentionally keep this group small. It's usually 10 or less people, and the intention is that you need someplace to bring your questions. So you're working in your software and you're like, I want to put a coupon code out. How do I do this? How do we strategically apply it? What do I do? Or I'm trying to think some of the other things. We spent some time on figuring out how to get images correct and where they should be and what they should look like and how to resize them. So you can see it's a very, very tactical experience. Plus, it does have some structure if you want to follow that. So every month we have a different topic that we're focusing on, and I send out the curriculum in email so you can follow along. It like points you to the lesson and says do this week, and then next week you get lesson number 2 and then lesson number 3. So those things are there if you want to use them. A lot of the folks who are in it, though, however, are kind of on their own path. So they're creating their course, they are creating their free gift and their opt-in, they are launching. That's the story I want to tell you about. And so it's a chance for us to keep connected and support each other, cheer each other on. Plus, they get to kind of work at their own pace and then have a group to bring questions to. So I really like how it's coming together. I've been working with this setup for a while and trying to get the right mix. And one of the things I think that helps is that it's a small group, so they get to know each other. Plus, they get their questions answered. And if you are interested in joining us, it is open right now. Before I jump into the next big promotion, you can get in now, because the next promotion, since I keep it to a smaller group, it might fill up at the next promotion. So if you're in already, you'll keep your spot. So if you're thinking about, you want some support, you want some advice, you want some folks cheering you on, go check out coursecreatorshq.com/podcast launchpad is the link. So it's in the show notes, podcast launchpad. And I have to tell you, I'm so excited this week. One of my students I've been working with at least 2 years, maybe longer. I can't even remember when we started. She's been very, very dedicated, always showing up, taking small steps to keep herself moving forward, working on a mini course first that she released, and then she did her full course. She's been working with a small group of people, and then she expanded that now and took the course and really honed it in. It's an incredible course. And so last night on the call, we were talking about how she's having success with a pay what you want offer. And she's giving that just to the folks who did the beta version with her if they want the new version. And so it's just so exciting to see her blossoming and see this all coming to fruition and being live. So that's the kind of experience that I want you to have if you come join us too. So we also talked about last night, just to kind of give you a feeling. And if you want to listen to one of these coaching episodes, let me know. I can give you an example, a sample, so you can see what it's like. But we also talked about using coupon codes to track your sales and to work with other partners. We also talked about doing a quiz and all the kind of minute details around doing a quiz correctly. So another one of my students, she just launched her quiz, got it out there, realized there were several things that we needed to change. So we tweaked it all, and we were talking about last night what we tweaked, how we tweaked it, and what difference it's intended to make. So there was a lot of details around that. So you can see we really kind of dig in deep on these topics when we're trying to help everybody move forward. So, and then I didn't even have time. I wanted to talk about images because that can be one of those things, if you're doing them yourself, it can really hang you up. And so that's for next week, because we ran out of time before we got to everything. So if you're interested, I hope you'll check that out. And it sort of leads into what I want to talk about today for you, which is my favorite way to find your online course students. And that is by partnering with other people, doing joint ventures, and getting connected with folks who are already helping your audience, but in a different way. So let me explain what I mean. So one of my favorite partners, his name is Lou Bortone. He was on the podcast in the past. He is a guru at video. He teaches people all these incredible tools for video and AI tools to help you with your video, and teaches all these things that every one of you who are listening probably need to know, but it's not something that I want to teach. I find video editing very tedious, and so I don't want to be teaching it. But Lou does, and he's good at it. So he and I partner together, and I promote him and his video training and his video offers. And then he promotes me because he doesn't teach people how to set up courses and how to actually do the logistics of a course. That's not really his area. So we're really good partners because we can both work together to help the other person, but it's not competition because we're not teaching the same thing. So that's what I want you to be thinking about as you are trying to find your students. Who can you come across that you can partner with that isn't teaching the same thing you are, but they do reach the same audience in a different way? And it takes a little finesse, it takes some thinking, it takes some thought, some experimenting. But once you dial this in, you're able to get in front of your audience so much easier and find those perfect students. Okay, so sort of related to this is another piece of the puzzle, and I want to explain first a concept, and then I'll give you some more details. So there are 3 different terms that I sort of bounce around between, and I wanted to explain them to you so that you can understand the difference and kind of the Julie Hood version of this. So the 3 terms are partner, joint venture, and affiliates. So this is how I use these terms. Not everybody else uses them this way, but it's how I keep it straight in my head. So partner is just a general term for working with someone else. So that could be as complex as having an elaborate partnership like I have with Lou, or it could be as simple as, hey, I'm going to send out my freebie to your list, and you're going to send out your freebie, and I'll send it out to my list. So there's so many different ways to partner. It's kind of the high-level umbrella concept for me. And then I look at joint ventures more specifically as, okay, we're going to work together and promote each other in some kind of very specific, a lot of times with the joint ventures, there's commissions involved. And that's kind of how I think about, like, joint ventures are a little bit more complex and a more direct way for me to work with other people. And then when I think of the term affiliate, I think of all of those folks as people who are promoting me. So my affiliates are promoting me, and they sign up to be an affiliate. They sign up to share my offers and share my programs, and then they earn a commission off of that. So that's just the terminology that I use in my head. You can track it however you want to. However you want to think about it. Sort of connected then to the affiliate concept is whenever I share tools with you all, I'm an affiliate for those tools. So when I'm sharing out Cast Magic, for example, one of the ones that we use all the time, and I give you my affiliate link, I'm an affiliate for Cast Magic, and I get a small commission if you sign up. So that's the terminology. I wanted to start there so you had the concepts. And then now let's dig in a little bit more on the partnering ideas. And I want to also tell you some more resources here. So Tom Poland, I shared the marketing mistakes from him from his book in the last episode. And then in this episode, I've got some more stuff for you. Not only can you get that free ebook, he also has a video where he walks through his process. He has this whole setup and framework for how you can partner, and it's called Other People's Networks. And I'll put the link in here in case you want to watch. It's about 12 minutes long, and you can watch his video on the concept behind working with other people's networks. And hopefully that's helpful to kind of get your mind going around how this could work for you. So, and then finally, we'll end here with a couple ideas on exactly how could you partner, exactly how could this work to get yourself in front of other people. So I mentioned the list swap concept, where basically you share somebody else's freebie, make sure you have read it and looked at it and that it's good for your audience and you feel good about promoting it. But basically you share their free gift and a link to get signed up for their list, and then they share your free gift. And that's kind of the end of it. You're just, whoever signs up is great. Whoever gets, your audience gets a great free gift, and then there's no money involved. It's just a swap for your email lists. But you can take that further to the next level, which is where let's say we swap free gifts, and then somebody from your list comes over and signs up for one of my programs that has a commission on them. Then you would earn a commission because they actually signed up for the full course. So that's the next level, is having that whole system set up around being an affiliate, and they get these unique links. So if you are a partner of mine or an affiliate of mine, I give you a unique link that you can use that helps track sales and tracks them back to you so that you get commissions. So there's a lot involved in that, and assuming I get a chance to actually get to this, I would love to do a section where we are in a session where we're actually going through setting up that system and what that could look like. So that might be coming. It just depends on how much sleep I get over the next few weeks and whether I have time to do it or not. That's the first two ways. You can do swaps or you can do commissions. Another thing you can do is to be a guest on a podcast. I consider that a way to partner with someone. So when they have a podcast that is talking to your audience, the same audience that you want to reach, but they talk about different things, you can jump in and be a guest. And the big thing on there is hopefully they give you the chance to share your free gift because you want to build your email list. So there's the credibility factor of being a guest. That's fantastic. You get some authority from being a guest. But then there's also the actual money-making side of it, which is let me get folks who are interested onto my email list so I can keep talking to them. So you want to be able to share a link to your free gift, and any of their podcast listeners who are interested can come sign up. And then the fourth one that I want to share is actually the one that one of my clients is using, and it's sort of a simpler way to be a partner, and that's where you use coupons that are tied to a partner and give some kind of discount or some kind of special off what you're doing. So what makes it nice is the coupon code is the tracking. So that's how you keep track. And it's a little more manual, like you may have to go back through and see, okay, how many coupon codes got used? So what commissions do I need to pay? That kind of thing. But it's much simpler to set up and much quicker, much easier. Like if I wanted to give you a coupon code today, you could use that coupon code, give your list a discount off one of my programs, and then I can track that you have sales because I can see orders that have those coupons applied. So that's kind of the quick and easy way to partner without having to set up an entire partner program, affiliate link program. And I highly recommend that. We're actually doing that with one of the folks who's in the Launchpad coaching. She's going to start with coupons before we get the full affiliate program set up. Let's see. So what else was it that I wanted to tell you? So those are sort of the 4 high-level ways to partner. You can do commissions, you can do swaps, you can be guests on podcasts, and you can do coupon codes. One last thing I should mention to this, there are some rules around how you can promote other people and like legal affiliate disclaimer kinds of things that you need to have. So make sure you check into that. You do want to make sure you've got those agreements in place and people are agreeing to be a partner and sign up that way. So just need to make sure I mention that. And so lots and lots of stuff in the show notes for you this week. First, the Launchpad coaching link if you want to check that out. Second, the related episodes. So there's 3 more episodes all about joint ventures and partnerships and how I do affiliate marketing. So check those episodes out if you're interested. And then if you want the resources from Tom Poland about his other people's network, the video for that, or his ebook, so much stuff. You could keep very busy this week as digging in on this concept of joint venture partners. And as usual with this podcast, thanks so much for listening. I hope this gave you some quick food for thought, some things to think about as you're trying to put together your online course and connect with your folks. I hope this was helpful for you. Talk to you soon and have an incredible week.